Centre moves proposal to amend Representation of the People RP Act 1950 to give legality to its March 6 order setting up a delimitation commission for 4 Northeast states. Chief Minister Biren says government has initiated 5 crore rupees worth project for rejuvenation of the Nabul River. And India reports biggest single-day spike of nearly 70,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 60,472. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Centre has moved a proposal to amend the Representation of the People RP Act 1950 to give legality to its March 6 order setting up a delimitation commission for Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Assam and Nagaland. The Law Ministry had notified the delimitation commission for the 4 Northeast states and Jammu and Kashmir on March 6. Former Supreme Court Judge Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai is its chairperson and Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra is the EC's representative on the panel. However, this notification violates Section 8A of the RP Act 1950. Section 8A of the RP Act 1950, introduced by Parliament in 2008, states that delimitation in the 4 Northeast states, when held, would fall within the EC's remit. Hence, any delimitation exercise in Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Assam and Nagaland by the new delimitation commission would be declared void by the courts and subsequently result in wastage of huge precious public funds. The poll panel had forwarded the message to the Law Ministry for consideration. According to sources, the Law Ministry, in consultation with the Ministry of Home Affairs, has agreed to amend the RP Act 1950 to permit the Delimitation Commission to conduct the exercise in Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Assam and Nagaland. The amendment would provide a legal basis for the March 6 order. The Law Ministry had also reached out to the EC this month for comments, and the letter is learned to have okayed the proposal. Chief Minister Biren today said that the government has initiated 5 crore rupees worth project for rejuvenation of the Nabul River. The Chief Minister inspected the ongoing works from Kaisampa Junction till Wahingbam Lekai. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister said that dirty waters will be diverted away through pipes on both sides of the river banks so that the river water is not polluted as it finally joins the Wulotak Lake. It also said that works are going on to lay pipelines to divert dirty water from the Nabul River at Mongsangay. And Biren also said that the government has plans to collect rainwater in the river for use throughout the year. Varieties of flowers were planted on both sides of the Nabul River bank from Kaisampa Junction till Wahingbam Lekai on the occasion.
Manipur ki soil ka khwai dagi thuna hingada ba sana gada basi karino na tokana phena broken valley asi Kaisampa ta ki na thongnam bolbi aduga Kaisampa ta ki na makha sigi hek both side ani se phajana lei sa laga phajana turel si tourist sing da attract to ya ba dugum bagi pot ma ohen sirai na tawbune huji ma khoi totally mai pa ha balo yadri maram di thangnari ba yum nakan dagi turel si nakan dagi tara iba pot se machine turel da ising da tahan raba matam da ne ba khoina fresh water phang dori se river sida aduna madugi scheme ma khoi 95 crore ki akoi already bhumi puja tawkhre thaba hogre hai tare dukan dagi yum dagi tarai ba suryash ki phatta ba sing se masi pipe to da pura kan da khoi gi moksangi ki jaga da hana gi police ki station ma leram ba jaga da khoi lamdu lore madu dai da treatment tor kan da afava ising oina loktak ta tahan gre ne ba.
Responding to Impact News query about the ongoing delimitation issue in the state, Chief Minister Biren said the state government has apprised the centre not to conduct delimitation based on an erroneous census. He assures that the government is giving all-out efforts to conduct delimitation based on a revised census. He said that delimitation may not be conducted until and unless the census is revised.
government ki side ki su khoi na haigri si aran ba yumpham do era ga delimitation to bigano haiba aran ba census court su ngasi ki keno de yobuni court notice ki hoina masi delimitation se review to na ba court se thare haidana ba aduna ai masi semtok tra di to do mande ai khoi na su yam kana to duna ba public na hairi ba maina khoi government na su kana hairi ano ba census se to bi hoina government ki side ki su khoi na haigri si aran
Manipuri diasporas residing at KANGUJAM in Kasar district of Assam carried out a torch rally chanting slogans demanding to enlist Manipuri language as an associate official language of the Assam government last night. Leimakuna Yokhut Lut organized the rally. All India Student Federation AISF Manipur State Council appeals to government to take necessary measures to reopen educational institutions in the state which have been closed due to COVID-19 pandemic. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases. Keep watching Impact News.
Kaziranga University, the #1 career university in the Northeast, offering a wide range of UG and PG courses with up to 100% merit-based scholarship, a state-of-the-art infrastructure, and unbeatable placements. A pioneer in shaping, molding, and delivering excellence, Kaziranga University is the right place to launch your career.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Afternoon News. India reported biggest single-day spike of nearly 70,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's total COVID-19 cases have crossed 33 lakhs, of which active cases are above 7 lakhs 25,000 and death toll has reached 60,472, while 25 lakhs 23,771 people have recovered. Country's rate of recovery has improved to above 76%. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of above 1,73,000. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that 9,24,998 tests have been conducted in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 2,43 lakhs people and above 8,29,899 people have died. Recoveries are above 1,68 lakhs 85,000. USA is on the top with more than 25 lakhs 3,000 active cases, followed by Brazil and India. Currently, there are above 29,000 active cases of COVID-19 in the northern states, including Manipur. Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 96,771, out of which 21,680 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 3,555, out of which 987 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 3,778, out of which 1,149 are active cases. Tripura's total active cases have reached 2,500. There are 501 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 407 in Sikkim, and 1,168 active cases in Meghalaya. The GST Council will meet today with the agenda of compensation for loss of revenue arising from the implementation of GST. The 41st meeting of the GST Council will be held via video conferencing. Ahead of the meeting, chief ministers of opposition-ruled states got together to devise a common strategy on the issue. Attorney General K. Venugopal had earlier appointed the centre is not legally bound to make up for its coffers any shortfall in GST revenues of states. The centre had in March sought views from the Attorney General on the legality of market borrowing to make good the shortfall in the compensation fund. Under GST law, states were guaranteed to be compensated bi-monthly for any loss of revenue in the first 5 years of the GST implementation from 1st July 2017. 20 years old Nilakanta Bhanu Prakash from Hyderabad has emerged as the world's fastest human calculator in the world. He bagged the title after winning first ever gold for India in Mental Calculation World Championship at Mind Sports Olympiad MSO held in London recently. He is currently doing honours in mathematics at St. Stephen College, Delhi University. Now the sports news. All Manipur Football Association has appointed member of AMFA Executive Council H. Megachandra as AMFA Competition Director. AMFA appointed Megachandra as per an order issued by All India Football Federation AIFF. All India Football Federation AIFF has launched the web platform ePathshala in partnership with the Sports Authority of India (SAI). Any athlete below the age of 18 years can participate in the grassroots invitation online workshop to be held from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on September 5, 2020. Press release from AMFA has notified interested athletes to register themselves to take part in the workshop latest by September 2. The 4th Khelo India Games 2021 will be held alongside the BRICS Games next year. India's Sports Ministry made the announcement during the meeting of sports ministers of the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. BRICS Games will be held during the same time and at the same venues as of the Khelo India Games 2021 held under the aegis of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports at Panchkula in Haryana. Sports Ministry resolved the same so that the players from various parts of the country who will gather for Khelo India Games will have the benefit of witnessing BRICS Games from close quarters. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Centre moves proposal to amend Representation of the People RP Act 1950 to give legality to its March 6 order setting up a delimitation commission for 4 Northeast states. Chief Minister Dr. Biren says government has initiated 5 crore rupees worth project for rejuvenation of the Noble Reserve. And India reports biggest single-day spike of nearly 70,000 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 60,472. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.